Hello everyone. First of all, thank you DRPI for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And the title of my presentation is Formulation and Evaluation of Albuterol Pulsing Cap for Pulsatile Delivery System. So, before going into the introduction, I just want to tell about the pulsatile drug delivery system. So, it is a rapid and transient release of certain amount of drug within a short period of time, which is immediately after predetermined release period. So, this system aims to release a drug in a programmed pattern. Hence, I can say that it releases at appropriate time and also at appropriate site of action. Then, talking about introduction, it is a chronopharmacotherapy designed according to the circadian rhythm of our body. So, what is actually a circadian rhythm? Circadian rhythms are physically, mental, and behavioral changes that follow 24-hour cycle. It influences various regulatory functions of our body. Hence, uh, hence the drug should be created in such a way that its complete and rapid release is achieved after lag time, and it has to match the body's circadian rhythm with the release of the drugs. And here, my drug, albuterol, is a beta 2 receptor agonist, and it's used in the treatment of asthma. And my formulation is albuterol pulsing cap. So, in pulsing cap, the lag time is controlled by the plug, that is hydrogen plug, which gets pushed away by swelling or by erosion. And my drug albuterol is released as a pulse from the insoluble capsule body. So, here it consists of insoluble capsule body where the drug core is present, and it is covered by the hydrogen plug, and it is covered by soluble capsule body. So whenever the drug reaches its predetermined lag time, the soluble part of the capsule body gets solubilized, and the drug from the inner core gets released by erosion or swelling of the hydrogen plug. Coming to the objective, my objective is to formulate and evaluate albuterol pulsing cap and to study mechanism of action of drug release and also in vitro release profile of the formulation. And I want to prove it as a sustainable, safe, effective, and stable drug product. As I said, here we can see the drug is present inside the core, and it is covered by a swellable hydrogen plug, and it is in turn covered by soluble gelatin cap. So when it reaches its desired time, this soluble gelatin cup gets solubilized, and this hydrogen plug will get eroded, and the drug from the core gets released into systemic circulation. And talking about the drug's profile, albuterol, as I said, it is a beta 2 adrenergic receptor agonist with bioavailability of 57% plus or minus 24%, and melting point of 157 to 158 degrees Celsius, and half-life is about 2.7 and 5 hours. And talking about its mechanism of action, it is a beta 2 adrenergic receptor, and it is used to relax bronchial smooth muscle. It also inhibits release of immediate hypersensitivity mediators from the cells, and especially mast cells. So talking about its solubility, it is sparingly soluble in water and soluble in ethanol, which is about 96%, and slightly soluble in ether. Coming to the method. So for the composition of granules, I had 9 formulations from F1 to F9. Here, I changed the quantity of the super disintegrants and also their quantities, whereas the drug albuterol, lactose monohydrase, PVP-K30, magnesium stearate, colloidal silicon dioxide remained their quantity same from for all the 9 formulations. We're coming to the disintegrate CCS, that is cross caramelose sodium, CP, cross povidone, and SSG, sodium starch glycolate. I varied their quantities and formulated into 9 formulations. Among all these 9 formulations, I found F4 formulation is the best compromising one with good results. And coming to the composition of the plug. So here, I formulated 6 formulations. I formulated 6 formulations from H1 to H6. And here, as I prepared previously 150 mg of the granules, I added here along with the different kinds of polymers like HPMC, K4M, that is hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose and ethyl cellulose. and I varied the quantities. By these, I found H5 formula to be the compromising one, and I chose F4 for the granules and H5 for the composition plug. Coming to the preparation methods, first albuterol granules. I took the powder and I blended it and granulated with PVP K80, and then isopropyl alcohol is added. Now, to the composition, this composition I passed through the mesh. After passing the mesh, I got some granules and I dried it 150 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. So the granules were prepared. And for the formulation of pulsing cap, I took 150 mg of granules where I previously prepared, and I filled into the capsule bodies. And I now plugged with hydrogen gel. After plugging the hydrogen gel, I scaled with small amount of 5% ethyl cellulose phenolic solution, so that pulsing cap formulation was also done. Coming to in vitro dissolution of albuterol granules. So for all the 9 formulation, I calculated in vitro dissolution rates. And among all the 9, I found F4 formulation released almost like 100%, that is 99.67% of the drug release within just 15 minutes of time. So I conclude that F4 is the best formulation which gets diluted within very short period of time, that is very 15 minutes. And I took F4 formulation from this. And coming to physical evaluation parameters for hydrogen plug. So for the hydrogen plug 6 formulation, I conducted physical evaluation parameters like weight, hardness, and thickness. And among this, H4 formulation showed the best results with 100 weight, 4.1 hardness, and 3.05 thickness. So I took F5 formulation for granules and H4 formulation for hydrogen plug. So after completing the preparation method to study the excipient compatibility, I conducted FTIR, that Fourier transit infrared spectroscopy, for both pure drug and also optimized formulation. And I obtained a graph. By comparing both graphs, it looked almost equal. So I concluded that there were no interaction seen between the drug and the excipients. So both has good compatibility. Coming to the result of dissolution for albuterol pulsing cap. Similarly, for all these 6 formulation like H1F4, H2F4, H3F4, H4F4, H5F4, H6F4, I conducted dissolution studies. And here also, I observed like in H5F4 formulation, almost like 100%, 99.97% of the drug got released within 11 hours of the time. So as we need more delayed drug delivery for almost 11 hours, hence only 2 doses are required for a day. Hence, I concluded H5F4 as the best formulation because of its dissolution rate of 100% for 11 hours. And talking about its kinetic release, coming to its kinetic release, I conducted for 0 order, first order, Higuchi, and PEPAS. And the kinetic release date of pulsing cap dosage form cannot be explained either by 0 or by first, because it showed like 0.63 for 0 order and 0.47 for first order and 0.42 for Higuchi. So from the plots, the regression point was very low, and for the PEPAS equation, it showed like 0.82 and almost slope value of 2.06, which is more than 0.89. So it shows super case 2, which means the drug release is by polymeric chain erosion. Hence, the drug is released according to the PEPAS equation. And coming to the conclusion, I conclude that the system released the drug after a predetermined lag time of 8 hours, and thus dosage can be taken at the bedtime, and the content will be released in morning hours when the symptoms were prominent because of its predetermined lag time. And also by conducting FTIR studies, I concluded that there were no interactions seen between the drug and the excipients. And also in vitro release studies showed that the HYF4 formulation was optimized based on amount of the drug release during its lifetime. Hence, I conclude it was optimized as a promising approach of albuterol pulsing cap as a pulsatile drug delivery system. Thank you.